Hello and welcome. This is a tutorial on faulty 7-segment displays. This is a needy, and it can be quite difficult. It's easy to understand what you're supposed to do, but it takes quite a bit of time to actually finish it. You get a lot of time with it, you're probably going to need a lot of it. The goal is to get all 14 segments into their correct positions. They're constantly changing though, and what they're actually doing is cycling between 0 and 99 and repeating once they're in their correct positions. So you can tell if you got them all in the right positions when you actually see it cycling from 0 to 99. In order to achieve this, you swap segments. You select one, then the one that you want to swap it with. Usually takes quite a bit of time before you actually get to this point. So, another thing that this module does is that segments that go in this area and segments that go in this area will flash a certain color randomly. It's different depending on which side it's on. So, a good starting point, as you can see here, that constantly cycling, a good starting point would be to figure out which segments go on this side and which ones go on this side. So, let's try and do that first. It's constantly flashing, it probably goes on this side. Let's see. It looks like we got them distinguished properly. So again, the goal is to make it so that it looks like it's switching, or cycling, sorry, from 0 to 99. This should be 0, this should be 1, this should be 2, this should be 3, this should be 4, this should be 5, this should be 6. If you got to this point when it looks like this, you're almost in the clear. Just need to make sure that everything else is good. While that's going, we should probably check on this to be sure that this is getting in the correct positions as well. And there you go. It'll continue cycling until the timer runs out, but this should be your end goal, to get a result that looks like this. I'll let it activate again after this, so that you can see this in action again. But that is the gist of it. Get the segments to be in their correct positions, so that it cycles between 0 and 99. It's confusing at first, but I'm sure that you can get it eventually. Once again, separate them out and figure out what numbers we're trying to make. This looks like it's good. Now let's move on to this one. 0, 1. Should be a 9. It should go like that. And there you go again. That is pretty much entirely how you do this needy. As you can see, it took quite a bit of time to do it. But after you get an understanding of how to do this and ways to do it faster, like exactly what each segment will be lit up as for each step. After that point, you're pretty much in the clear. And that's actually pretty much everything I need to go over here. This isn't as complicated as it may initially seem. Anyways, let's get one more example in just in case. It's still confusing. Wait for it to start up. Man, this really refuses to activate. Yeah, this needy doesn't require anything external. No edge work, no boss related things. It's just the needy itself. And its main difficulty is just because it takes quite a lot of time. Really does not want to activate right now when I need it to the most. Sorry if this video is much longer than you would expect. It's just taking forever. There we go. Alright, so first off, separate out the segments so that they are 10s and 1s. Now this should be 4, I believe. It should be 5. It should be 6. It should be 7. 8. 9. 0. 1. Alright, cool, now that position's good. This is 0. One, 2. And there we go. Hopefully you understand how to do this module now if you didn't before. Yes, it's mainly just difficult because it takes quite a lot of time to actually finish. Anyway, let's finish this bomb and end this tutorial.
Oh me, oh my, please excuse me, this is my favorite game of all time.
That's pretty much it. That is all I need to talk about here. I hate this needy.